Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this sleeveless hooded top, perfect for spring. It can be also worn as a core around the neck, or you can also drape it around your shoulder. It's still gonna look stylish. You're gonna need double knit yarn, a tape, a 4mm hook, a pair of scissors, a darning needle, and some stitch markers. The stitches I'm going to use is a double crochet and a single crochet, and you can find the written pattern in the description box below. In this tutorial I'm going to make an extra small, but for other sizes between extra small and extra large, you can find the written pattern in the description box below. So I'm going to start by making a slip knot and making a chain of 60 plus 1. So you need to just make sure that you make an uneven number of stitches. The number of stitches are indicated in the written pattern. So make 60 plus 1, which will be a total of 61, and I'll see you at the end of my chain. At the end, I turn and single crochet in the second stitch from hook, and then double crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and then double crochet in the next stitch. This is essentially the houndstooth stitch, where you single crochet, you alternate single crochet and double crochet, and you're just going to continue with alternating until the end of the row, and I'll see you at the end of the row. I'm now towards the end of my row, single crochet, and then I place a double crochet in the very last stitch. That's my row. You can see there's a little bit of texture. Then I turn my work, and then chain 1, 10, and then double crochet in the single crochet and single crochet in the double crochet, double crochet in the single crochet, and then single crochet in the double crochet. And you're going to continue like that until the end of the row. At the end of the row, you're going to finish with a double crochet in the single crochet, and then from here you're just going to repeat row 2 by chaining 1 and double crocheting in all the single crochets and single crocheting in the double crochet. Just fix that, and you're going to continue until you reach your height, which is from above the bust to below the bust area, and for an extra small, that's 8 inches to form sleeve opening. This is one I've done before. We're just going to crochet up to where we're going to form for the sleeve opening, and that's like about 8 inches or whatever size that works for you. So I'm just going to continue with my stitching until I get to the size where we're going to make the shape for the sleeves, for the sleeve opening, and I'll see you when I'm done with my 8 inches. So I'm now done with my size 8 inches, and then I'm placing stitch markers on each side, 3 inches in on each side. The larger sizes will be 4 inches, so I'm just verifying 3 inches in on each side, right, which is 10 stitches. And I'm now going to slip stitch 9 stitches to make it all of 10. For the other sizes, the stitches are indicated in the written pattern. So I'm just gonna slip stitch 9 stitches to the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the stitch marker. Make sure your last slip stitch is in double crochet stitch, because we want to maintain the pattern as is. And then chain 1, and then double crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch, and you're going to continue until the end, until you reach the next stitch marker. On the next stitch marker, make sure your last stitch is a double crochet, and make sure 2 sides are the same. And then we're just gonna work in between like that until we've reached the height, and it's about 6 inches. So I'm gonna chain 1 and turn, and just continue working my pattern until I reach 6 inches for the smaller sizes and 8 inches for the larger sizes. And I'll see you at the end to join the 2 pieces together. I'm now done with my 2 pieces, and I've placed 2 stitch markers to close the shoulders, and making sure that my neck opening is 10 inches wide. For larger sizes, you may have to make it 11 inches. This is all indicated in in the written pattern. So now we're going to join from the corner to the stitch marker on both sides. So I'm just going to join my work from the corner to where I place a stitch marker. I removed the stitch marker because it was only 4 stitches. For the other sizes, the number of stitches are indicated in the written pattern. So you just slip stitch on one side and slip stitch on the other side. Slip stitch on one side, slip stitch on the other side. Slip stitch on the one side. And then slip stitch on the other side. When you're now done, you can make a knot and cut off your yarn, and then you're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to see you to join the side from the starting of the work to under the arms, the opening of the sleeves. To join the sides, you're just gonna hold your 2 pieces together and join your yarn at the corner. Slip through and then slip stitch on each side and follow the rows. So don't skip any row. Follow the rows until you reach the corner under your armpit, where your sleeve starts under the armpit. And you're going to repeat the same on the other side of the body of your top. And then we're going to work the hoodie part. Do not cut the yarn. Once you're done joining, you're going to use it to form the edging of the sleeves. Once you're done joining the 2 pieces together, we're just going to work the edging for the sleeve opening. So you're going to turn your work to the right side. And then join your yarn under the sleeve. Chain 1 and then single crochet all around the sleeves. the yarn and work the same on the other side of the sleeve. And then we're going to set it aside, make the hoodie, and then join it together with the body. Cut, make a knot, close it with the knot, and work on the other side. To work the hoodie, you're going to start with the chain, and we're going to work it flat, and it's going to be a rectangle. So you start with making a chain. For the smaller sizes, you make a chain of 90. For the larger sizes, you make a chain of 94. And then once again start with the single crochet in the second stitch from hook, and then a double crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet and a double crochet. And just continue to work in alternates until the end of the row. And at the end of the row, you finish with a double crochet, and then you're going to chain one, turn your work, and then you're going to start with the double crochet in the single crochet, and then single crochet in the double crochet, double crochet in the single crochet, and then single crochet in the double crochet. And you're going to continue alternating the single crochet and the double crochet until the end of the row. And I'm going to see you at the end of this row. end of my row. I'm just gonna finish this row, single crochet, and the last stitch is gonna be a double crochet, and then from here we're just going to repeat row 2 until we get the length, the height, which is 15 inches or 50 rows. So just continue with alternating single crochet and double crochet in each row until you have the height, and I'll see you at the end when I have my height for 15 inches. I now have my height 15 inches, and then I'm just going to join it together, okay, in the width by slip stitching through on the side. So we work it the same way by slip stitch through both the sides that you're working on, and then alternate slip stitch through in each row. When you're done with the slip stitching, do not cut the yarn. You're going to use it to join around the neckline of your top. To join the hoodie to the body, and your hoodie is going to be a little bit bigger than your neck opening, you need to place it on top of your work. Both have to be on the wrong side, and your seam will be on the side, not at the back of the head, it will be on the side. So you slip it in inside the wrong way with your seam on the corner of your neck opening. Make sure that it fits in, okay, like that. And your seam is at the corner. Align it properly with your seam on the corner, and then you can use your stitch markers to just hold it in place as you're working. So I'm just gonna place stitch markers around just to hold it in place. You can also use pins if you want, but I'm just gonna use stitch markers to hold it in place. and then I'm going to slip stitch from the corner where I have my seam of the hoodie. From the seam of the hoodie, pull your yarn through to the seam of your body, and then slip stitch on the one side and then slip stitch on the other side. Continue with your slip stitch all around evenly. Because the hoodie is a little bit bigger, there are some places where you have to work 2 stitches on one side, but just continue until you have evenly joined all round. Once you're done, you can cut your yarn and weave in the ends. And then voila, your hoodie is done. If you enjoyed this tutorial, subscribe, turn on notifications so you're notified when I post a new pattern. Thank you for watching. Until next time.